few days ago, I was alerted to a video performed by popular female dating coach and YouTuber April Mason. And she is a resident of Atlanta, Georgia. I first came into the knowledge of her through fellow YouTuber Edward Anderson. At the time, he was not on YouTube creating content. He was just a subscriber. But there is a lady by the name of Cynthia Collier, okay? And this is important because April Mason was on a live stream or on a video talking about how her cousin was almost abducted by 3 black men. Okay? This is important. 3 black men. And while she was being abducted, supposedly by 3 black men, she was getting on African American men talking about that we don't protect African American sisters. This is something that we have heard before. Such verbiage is not new to this community of African American men. And she talked about certain situations as she went into certain stores. Someone followed her, and that the East Point, Georgia police needed to do something, or else she was going to get people to go do something. And the lady who, again, was supposedly abducted is Cynthia Lorette Collier. But come to find out, Cynthia has been arrested. And she has been arrested because she made a false report. Now, April Mason posted this video saying that the truth will come out, and also there was video footage showing that there was no one following her. The Uber driver said that she mentioned nothing about anyone following her. There were so many details that April Mason said that happened that did not happen or have not been discovered yet. So much so that the lady turned herself in, okay? And this is what I want to say to April Mason and to Cynthia and other ladies like her. There are some women who deserve protection in the black community, you bet you. Liars are not one of them, okay? And April Mason, if you're listening to this, and maybe somebody will share this video with you. I don't have any particular issues with you. I don't know you. But you made yourself look really poor. Because your situation with your cousin is like the little boy who cried wolf. And everybody knows that story, all right? You challenged people. And possibly it's your fault that she went to jail. You challenged people to do something about it. And imagine this, your cousin doesn't even like you enough to have you go out there and embarrass yourself on a public platform in which she lies about being abducted. Now, you talk about wanting to bring black men and black women together. One of the things that if black men and black women are going to be together to do anything, talk, have relationships, is black women like your cousin must stop lying. You see, lying is very bad. Because what lying does, it makes people like you go out and spread the lie. And then it gets you out there to spread the lie to your audience and make them feel sorry for people who are not telling the truth, all right? And I believe that wholeheartedly you believe that this lady was telling the truth. To come to find out that she is not, that she is actually the antagonist here, lets me want to understand one thing. It makes me understand this. How many black men are being falsely accused of doing things that they are not doing? Like black men abducting certain women in the broad daylight. Now, we know that that sort of thing could happen. We know that it does happen, but does it happen at the time? Or at least the same veracity that you guys are saying that it's happening? Is it happening that much with the same frequency? Now I'm going to challenge it. Because at first, when I used to hear about, a woman was abducted by 3 or 4 black men in, Atlanta or Northwest DC, I was like, that sounds like some nigga stuff. But now I'm like, you know what? That probably didn't happen like that. And now, what about the innocent black men who are being impacted that could go to jail, could get a felony, could get something because you spread false information? See, if you love black men and you want black men to be together with black women, this is not a good look for you, okay? Your credibility is going to be shot because you're not even thinking about the brother that she's accusing of doing this, and he could be possibly innocent. He didn't follow her. He didn't harass her in the store. The Uber driver says she mentioned nothing about this. Why do all of these people inside of this particular story that you guys have conjured up, why would they lie? And the situation is this. Because you have some people out there who are probably mentally ill. I don't know what's wrong with this lady, okay? Something could be seriously wrong with her. She probably is on medications or something. But you know what? To impact good people, it's a crying shame. The first part is you're impacting the guy you're accusing who's innocent. Now, what about other black men who would have took your call to action that felt sorry for Cynthia and would have went out and hurt an innocent person? Do you know how many black men probably are in jail right now because some woman said he did this and did that, and some other brothers went and got guns and went and shot at a brother or hurt a brother, and then to come to find out nothing happened? See, that's what a lot of times occurs. This happens a lot in the black community. Some woman said he did this, he did that. Then the brother goes out there and handles it on the behalf of your lie, and his wife is messed up, all because you said it. So basically, you want black men to protect liars. You want black men to protect people who are not telling the truth. And I will say, excellent job by the East Point, Georgia Police Department. You're right. Because the thing about it is you don't even understand what if a black woman gets abducted, because it does happen. When another black woman that gets abducted in East Point, Georgia, comes out and says somebody's following her, do you know what's probably going to happen now? Somebody's not going to follow it. Oh, no, they're lying. They're not telling the truth. See, y'all don't know how many people you're impacting. Number one, you're impacting other black women who do suffer from abductions or harassment. You're impacting brothers out there who didn't do the abduction, who are probably going to think twice about, well, we too close to this black woman here. She's looking strange. She's on the phone. Oh, let me back up. Then you're wasting the police time. Then you're impacting other people who feel sorry for you when it's a bold-faced lie. And this is what we're talking about here. And black men are not going to stand for it. I'm sorry, April. Don't double down on buffoonery. If anything, what you should do is pull that video down. You should say, you know what? Let me get all the facts straight. Let's see what's going on. But you're still out continuing to make a mess out of the situation when it's obvious that, well, don't know what you're talking about, okay? And if you didn't know what you're talking about, the video footage and other footage would add up. It doesn't. And the cousin owes you an apology for lying to you. You owe black men in that area an apology for how you attacked them for no reason. And I know you talked about your personal life and you have been, this has happened to you at the hands of black men. This happened to you because of this and that. You said you've gotten over it. I don't know if you've gotten over it. Some could argue that, well, did it really? Now people are going to say, you know what, did that really happen to you? I'm not saying that it didn't happen to you, because it could have. But now people are going to look at everything you say now. Oh, this happened to you? Are you sure? Because you're promoting this lie. So now I'm going to challenge everything you said. So now you're making yourself look bad. You know what? I think that you have a problem for whatever reason. Are you having a problem with the men that you're selecting? Because you would damn sure tell black men that. Now all of a sudden black men don't protect black women. No. Black men don't protect liars. There are plenty of brothers in jail in Atlanta or in prison that have went to jail for protecting black women that they got themselves involved in some mess behind some other stuff they made up. Just goes to show how some sisters have no regard for a brother's life. Will start wars. You know how many gang wars have been started behind some woman? he did this to me, he did that to me, and find out the brother didn't do nothing, but it's too late now because they already done shot him up. So anyways, that's my take on it. Subscribe, hit the bell. As you guys know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.